Hello everyone, this is Chaos Havocs. We are going to play a little bit of Terraria today. This will be my first video posting, and it is very much a test, so do keep in mind that if my voice sounds funny, I am using a brand new mic, along with some other equipment, so do take in mind. I will gladly take constructive criticism in the comments, if there are any, provided this is my first. And well, shall we get started? I think I don't really want a color. Yeah, a dark, nice blue hair color. That seems about nice. Eyes, I don't think we're gonna mess with. Skin, I like it where it is. Clothes, definitely gonna mess with the shirt. Let's see what this works with. Alright, yeah. Nice, decent red. Nice, deep, dark red. Alright. Now then, for the pants. Just gonna kill most of the color in these. Drop it down a little more. That one might have gone too far. Yeah. Let's see if we can balance it out. Yeah, that's looking better. I don't mind the shoes. The undershirt. I'm gonna turn that a nice less red. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah, maybe if we added a little more. Perhaps white? Yeah, there we go. Sorry for the pauses there, I'm just thinking. Definitely gonna be males. Softcore all the way. Create. Character name shall be... Dormir. Yeah, that sounds cool. Let's accept. Click Dormir, create a new world. Of course, I have already played Terraria for quite a while now. This is just the first time I'm ever recording it. So, we'll probably go on a medium world. Name... Terraria. Playthrough. Learn to spell. Alright, there we go. Alright, now this process takes a bit of while because unlike Minecraft and all of those good other games, Terraria pre-renders everything. Everything's loaded in, but on the same time it doesn't take up processes loading in new chunks and all that. Thus, it takes a long time. Aha, there we go. Now we're going to start it up. It's going to take a little bit more loading, just settling all the frames and all the good stuff. And we're in. Yes, now as you can see, you start with a basic short sword. It doesn't have much, it's just a basic wooden rapier. It just shoots forward. We have the pick, which allows us to mine dirt and stone for the moment. It's not all that powerful, and we will be upgrading it several times to it. And the axe, which mines the trees, as you can see. Now, the trees in Terraria are a little bit different than most Minecraft would be used to, as they break without mods. The closer to the base you mine them, the more of them that breaks. Particularly tall trees just drop. Ow. Alright, first enemy of the game, that's a slime. It's not all that threatening once you get a little bit farther in the game, but at the moment with only 5 hearts, yeah, it's kind of something to be looking out for once you're just starting. Alright, now first thing you want to do is get wood, because you want to be able to make a house fairly swiftly. As you just saw, I got something there called an acorn. Acorns drop from the leaves on top of the trees. Those are basically how we're going to be replanting our trees, should we want to start a tree farm. Now, the reason why I'm kind of focusing on getting a house set up at first is because, like at night, Terraria gets a little bit more dangerous. Enemies that I'm not quite really yet equipped to handle in large hordes that will come will begin to spawn in. But when it comes morning, they'll disappear and will return to the slimes. Now, this video is not going to be too long, as I'm not used to recording for however long most people are used to. But we're going to try. Alright, thing about Terraria is if you move your mouse, you can chop wood at a distance. As you can see there, I can still hit it. And you can even be facing the other way. The issue is, if you move your mouse away, or stop, the tree will reset back to its beginning and you'll have to start all over again. Unless I'm mistaking it, so tell me. Alright, yeah, we just got some copper coins. The basic currency, the most basic and the tiniest units. Trust me, the units get quite ridiculous, and so do the prices for many things that we can buy. We can get NPCs by completing various achievements in the game, like making a house, which the first one, the man you just saw walking back there called the guide. Useful bludger, that's monsters. He will first move in. If you make another house, and then complete certain events, like you say, get around 30 silver, or find a bomb or a gun, you can get people in, like the merchants, the nurse, the bomb salesman, the gun salesman, all those good people. Those are going to be goals that we're going to be completing in this playthrough. Alright, now we're going to get some stone. That's going to take, we gotta get some stone because it's going to help build quite a few things. Now you can make your house out of whatever you want. Dirt, wood, several other materials, stone. It's not picky, provided that you can have blocks. However, some blocks, which we are nowhere near even close to getting to those kind of blocks, will damage you if you come into contact with them without certain artifacts or items. Those blocks we want to kind of stick clear of because they do a lot of damage without armor. And as you can see, the guy is not just some random NPC who can die. He has quite a lot of health, and he doesn't really take damage easily. I doubt most bosses can even only do 1 damage to him, which is why many players make it their life's ambition on this to see him die at least once. There is another way to kill him that would be near instantaneous, but that is very near end game, or very near mid game, considering. But yeah, looks like this is going to be a good place. Being in a little dip, making your house in little dips are kind of bad because the enemies just then, like slimes or zombies, which will be coming out at night, just tend to hover in there, and then you're kind of screwed. If the zombies cannot escape from wherever they are, they won't disappear. But usually by morning, the zombies just walk off. Ah, you saw that? There's a bird. It's kind of useless at the moment. Ooh, these are some nice tall trees. It's gonna get me a lot of wood from them. Alright, I'll probably end this video off about when the next morning comes, so we'll be here for a little bit. Right, we're gonna clear out this clearing. See if we can make a house here. The trick to making a house is there's 2 kinds of almost every material you can build with. There's going to be the stuff which you can place down somewhat. Give me a moment to kill all these. Die. Be warned, this first sword is useless, and you'd probably be better off using your pick or your axe. Well, they do less. As you can see, they do the same damage, and you have a protective arc swing, whereas the stab lets them just hop right over you. Alright, the difference between the 2 kinds of blocks you can build with are these, which build straight up, but as you can see, if I put them there, I can't exactly get in there. So what you want to do is, as soon as I mine this away, you want to press escape. As you can see, we can make a crafting bench out of 10 wood. We place that into a numbered slot, press escape again, click that numbered slot, then click on the ground, and then boom, there's the crafting table. Now this is going to be your main hub for a great deal of all the non-metallic crafting items. With this, you can make a whole brand new thing. As you saw, without the crafting bench, just walk away from it. You only get these 3 items. Torches, which we want. And you get a crafting bench and wooden platforms. Here, the crafting bench. You get a whole bunch of items that, well, quite frankly, I will only go over this as we make them. Because there are flipping tons of them. That, yes, slimes can kill the native fauna and flora, so it'd be kind of wise if you have pets to root them out. Cool thing about Terraria, unlike Minecraft, is you can still defend yourself while working in the inventory. Alright, we're going to upgrade to this wooden sword because I think it has an arc. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking attack. We're going to want to build a hammer, as that's what we're going to need to interact with the secondary building material, which is this wooden wall. That was a wooden platform. You get a fair few wooden walls. You can make a bunch by just right-clicking. Clicking. Die. Now, the reason you want to put wooden walls, which do this, which you can walk in front of and behind, is because this prevents enemies from spawning. You can have a grass floor and even dirt walls. The catch is you cannot have natural walls, which kind of show up like that. See that little edge right there? Yeah, that's natural walling. Even natural brick walling won't work, as enemies will still spawn in and it won't be considered a house. To make a house, you need a block minimum of 2 or 3 blocks above how high you stand. And you need to be able to walk. It needs a table, like a crafting table, or another table which you can build, which at the moment would be a waste of wood. It needs to be completely walled and needs to have at least 1 light source. Then it will be considered a house, and enemies will cease spawning in that area. As you can see, I've just trapped 2 slimes in my house. Now we must root them out. Die! 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 There we go. Ugh, those things are annoying. Okay, to fit a door in, as you can see, you need a block height about this high. To make a door, you need about 6 pieces of wood. Again, just like the crafting table, place it in a numbered slot. Go to assign that number slot as your active, then click it down. Boom, it's there. A door. And now in a basic shelter. Another quick and easy way. Excuse me, got a bit of a cough. Another quick and easy way of telling if this house is going to housing. This housing is missing a chair. Alright, yes, you need a light source, a chair, and a table. But a complete back walling and walls to protect themselves. Alright, to make a chair, you need about 4 wood, and you need to use a crafting table. Another trick we could use is just to make it and then immediately assign it. Now, this is not a valid... Nope, yep, it's a valid housing. As you can see, this little banner is showing the guide. Moved in, meaning that he will now live here. And good bloody riddance, he's living in a shack with me for the night. Looks like we're spending the night here, folks. Another cool thing we can do is right-click to take that torch back and put it on these walls. And now, while it's night, I'm going to go down and do a bit of mining. Cool thing about Terraria is you drop really, really high. Another trick we could use, place copious amounts of these everywhere. We can place wooden torches and we can jump through them and we can land on them. But by pressing down, you jump right back down through them. You make mining very easy and allow you to make vertical mines where you don't get trapped. Now, the thing about the guide is he's on the other side and he can't exactly jump all that high. But as you can see, I'm not too concerned. He's bloody annoying. He's bloody annoying and will open doors for our monsters. But it doesn't matter. He will survive, and if he dies, after a while, maybe 2 or 3 Terraria days, they'll spawn you in a new one. Oh, we're about to get water. Ooh, down there, that's something we want. That's copper. Copper will allow us to begin entering the metallic phase of Minecraft. To enter the truly metallic part, though, we'll need an anvil, which requires iron, which we have yet to find. But we still want to collect the copper. At the moment, this will take a bit, as the pick that we have is not all that powerful. It's decent, but trust me, once we get to higher levels of ores, this will look pretty pathetic. Now, the thing about water is you cannot jump as high as you usually want, so you need to add another lamp. And as you see, we've dug down, so we must add another lamp. Now jump back up and let's see what we can do with that copper. Nothing much at the moment. Alright. Oh yes, we're gonna want one of these. This is a furnace. This will allow us to turn all our bars into pliable materials. Which, once we get an anvil later, we can turn into useful items, like armor and attacking stuff. So like swords. The reason I say attacking stuff is because there are, quite frankly, a lot. Terraria versus Minecraft. Minecraft has more variety and more dimension to it, but Terraria is infinitely more RPG based. There are 1,000 mobs like that. Right there, there's the zombies and the demon eyes. Those are going to be the basic 2 nighttime mobs till way later in the game. As you can see, they're not exactly pushovers like the slime. With 45 health, we'll be here for a while just killing this one dude. In swarms, these guys are dangerous. Now, these guys have very unique movement mechanics. They bounce off everything they hit, even you when they hit you, but if you hit them back, they'll bounce away safely. Cool thing about it is, though, is that zombies, while they can break down doors after a good, very, very long time, is that if they have to jump to the door, they can't touch it. So having a little moat like that in front of it is quite useful and keeps your house basically defended. Now, this stuff that I was mining earlier when I was distracted with the zombie is iron, actually. We can manage to get enough of this to make ourselves an anvil, which then we can enter and get into armors and all that good stuff, which I can demonstrate here. Look, first iron bar. I don't think 2 will be enough. Yeah, no, nowhere near enough. But now we can make a chest, which does not require an anvil, and will allow you to store things. Yes, this is a very cramped housing, but it's the big. It's the. Oh, crud. I forgot. Do not shift click into things like Minecraft, as it sends everything to your trash can, which, at first, if you put something in, it'll be fine. But if you put something in, and then drop something in after it, that item before it is permanently deleted. You can't ever get it back, and I've just lost about 3 copper bars from it. Jolly good. Ugh. For our first night, this could have gone better, but it could have been a lot worse, too. Don't fret too hard if you're not doing too well. As again, monsters won't spawn in your immediate vicinity. Like, if I left this unlit, and as you can see, if I left this natural walling alone, I'd be in no real danger of being attacked, provided unless they got in or I broke into another cave system. Yes, there are caves that already had monsters before it. Then I'd be in a little bit of danger. Now, the thing about it is, when you die, you go back to where you first spawn, unless you make an item called a fetch, which that's a little long distance coming at it. That requires quite a few materials. I know mining at first is kind of boring, but at night, it's all you can really do. And honestly, once you get to the deeper parts of the Terraria, it gets real fun. As there's so much to look at and so much to do. Oh, what's that? Cool thing about torches, you can see a little ways. Oh, yeah, I think we're hit an underground river. Yeah, this is not kind of wise to be hit, as you can drown in Terraria, and you drown rather quickly. And if you cannot escape, well, state the obvious. Do I need to? Thing about drowning, or dying in general, is that you lose about half your money. And a lot of things in Minecraft require money to obtain, like you can buy dynamite or guns, and a lot of things can only be obtained through buying them from a merchant, which we have yet to even have one. And another thing is that you need a certain amount of money. I have 4 silver, 16 copper. You need a certain amount of money to attract the bog standard merchant who sells a little of this, a little of that, in case you just don't have materials for certain other things. Sorry, it was just stretching there. Trick is you need 20 silver, or 30, to lure him in, and you need to have a vacant house. We're going to leave the guide in the shack, and probably make the merchant something a little bit bigger that we will probably move into too. Again, like the guide, the merchant's pretty hard to kill, but just because they're hard to kill does not mean you should, well, not really care if their housing gets destroyed. There are certain scenarios that I'm sure we and you will find out in the coming days of this playthrough. The trick is that, well, if your NPC dies, they'll come back. It'll just take quite a substantial amount of time, and within that time, quite a few of the more important NPCs will probably be needed. It's just kind of a hassle, especially when it's not the guide who... All the NPCs have a rather horrible AI. They will blatantly walk into lava, or blatantly walk into enemies with the littlest of care. You know, the reason I'm not just digging straight down is because while I have wooden platforms, as you can see, they're only they're very finite. They do not last very long. At first, everything you can collect besides dirt is useful. And you also want to be very careful, as you will take fall damage. If you fall a great distance into a cave that you didn't see, you will die, and it will be embarrassing. So, it'd be wise to always keep the area around you lit. Now, the cool thing about torches is that you can just hold them in the hand and they'll provide you light. Unless you're underwater, in which case they won't do so. Ah, clay. This is kind of useful. We can make bricks out of it. As you can see, the lower we get in this world of Terraria, the more stone that shows up. And the more ores that will begin to pop up as well. Rarer ores like gold, silver, and very rare ores like demonite and other things can be obtained through other methods and means, but those require those methods and means we won't be able to effectively handle at this point in the game. Okay, just gonna run upstairs real quick and see if we can smelt anything. There we go. We're gonna jump. Again, that super awesome jump in here is far superior to that from Minecraft. Ah, look, see? Another cool thing about the NPCs is that they have this odd ability to teleport. They will, if you walk away far enough from the screen they're in, they will be ported into their assigned houses with the list of ease. Thus begins the issue of the guide. For now, he'll stand still, but if you stay with him long enough, he'll begin to move around and then open doors. He has a tendency of just letting mobs in, and it's annoying. Another cool thing is you can convert silver coins back into copper coins, if you want to be exact changing, or you can convert 100 of any unit of money into its higher form. There are 4 forms of money: copper the lowest, silver the second lowest, gold the second highest, and platinum the highest. Platinum is 100 gold coins. 1 gold coin is 100 silver coins. 1 silver coin is 100 copper coins. So yeah, it's pretty mad money here. As you can see, the night is nearly over, and thus with this episode. This was a very basic episode, just starting a basic mineshaft to getting our essentials, a house, and stone, a furnace, basic furniture materials. Yeah, it's gonna get slow, but trust me, after a while this game will really pick up, and we'll be fighting monsters left and right. We'll be able to do monster nighttime raids, even hit magic, if you want to believe it or not. How long has this been? Yeah, I think we've been long enough. Alright guys, I'm going to cut the video here. Tomorrow we'll continue on with our little adventure into the world of Terraria. Until then, this has been Chaos Havoc, and I bid you adieu.